The S&P 500 just crossed 7,600 for the first time in history, but a single meeting at the Fed may have just killed the rally. From an $80 billion AI bet to the biggest IPO of the year, this was a wild week for your money. And this is Tick. We hit some massive milestones this week. The S&P 500 closed above 7,600 and the Dow topped 51,000. It felt like the everything rally was unstoppable. But then, reality hit. Midweek, the Dow dropped 500 points in a single session. Why? This was Kevin Warsh's first big test as the new Fed chair, and he didn't give investors what they wanted. The Fed's latest dot plot shows that half the committee now expects interest rates to actually rise again before the end of the year. We went from expecting rate cuts to bracing for hikes. Warsh was blunt. He cares about price stability above all else. But wait, while the Fed was cooling the markets, a potential deal between the US and Iran provided some relief. As conflict fears eased, oil prices started to slide. This was a huge win for travel stocks. Names like Carnival and Royal Caribbean caught a major tailwind because lower oil prices mean lower fuel costs. In a week of tech volatility, the cruise lines were the surprise winners. While global tensions are cooling, the heat in the tech sector is only rising. Alphabet just announced it's raising a staggering $80 billion specifically to build AI infrastructure. Even Warren Buffett is chipping in $10 billion. Paradoxically, Google stock actually dipped on the news. Investors are worried about dilution. Meanwhile, Nvidia keeps winning. They just unveiled a new AI chip for PCs, and their data center partners are reporting 65% revenue growth. The massive amount of money being poured into AI is what is really driving this entire market right now. Finally, the biggest IPO we've seen in years. SpaceX is officially trading on the Nasdaq. It's been incredibly volatile, swinging wildly every day, but it's already up nearly 20% from its debut price. On the acquisition side, Accenture just spent $4.2 billion to swallow up 3 major cybersecurity firms. They are betting big that as AI grows, the need to protect it grows even faster. Bitcoin is still hovering in that $60,000 range, down from last year but holding steady. That is your week in 5 minutes. If you want me to do a deep dive into that SpaceX IPO or the Fed's next move, let me know in the comments. Smash subscribe so you don't miss next week's recap. See you then.